Dr. Ponce, do you have any specific ideas that you think will take Sioux City and the Sioux City Community School District to the next level?
So something that I'm planning to do as your next superintendent, if I get selected, number one is a needs assessment. That will be walking all 22 schools, making sure that we understand the quantitative, like what I said, the quantitative data, but also the qualitative, what's going on in the classes, what kind of support that students need from the teachers, so I can build capacity to the teachers so they can be supporting our students. That would be number one. The number two will be, okay, how I'm going to provide that kind of support to the faculty, have the resources and everything that is needed for them. And number three, how I'm going to make the community and parents engage into that. So this is a plan that I have, and making sure that we are all together for the same goal, and making sure that students are learning and the parents are really happy with the kind of education that the children are receiving.
You had mentioned that diversity, that this community embraces diversity. So your thoughts on diversity in this community and what things we can do to enhance that, embrace that?
So something that I really would like to see, for example, I was looking at the numbers, because it was surprising for me that 35% of the children are Hispanics, 42 white, 10% African Americans, and we have also Asians and Native Americans. It's a really rich community culturally, and so something that I really want to see is how they are being represented. And also teachers, have teachers being trained, but also see more different teachers with different ethnicities as well. So that will be really important, how we attract teachers from different backgrounds and ethnicities to come to Sioux City and support education.
The Sioux City schools are actually the largest employer in the city of Sioux, which is always a challenge when it's a public tax-funded entity,
Correct.
Right? So do you see yourself as a CEO? Do you have the skills and qualities to be the CEO of the largest employer?
So actually, I'm very well prepared. And I can tell you from my background, working in a company, I was a mechanical engineer. As a project manager, I managed not only the personnel, but also money. And then going to United States and being one of the senior staff, one of the largest district in United States. We have been fluctuating from being the seventh largest district in United States. Now probably we are at number 8 or 9, and I have been kind of like a CEO, not necessarily the one, but assisting to the CEO, in this case, the superintendent. I have been, so I am prepared in all different aspects of the institution to be very successful and provide quality leadership.
As some of the questions alluded to in there, our district is facing, I should say the school board is facing a couple of lawsuits. Are you concerned about stepping into that role as a superintendent, because the superintendent reports directly to the board? Does that give you pause, give you caution?
Honestly, no. I have met with all 7, and I feel like right now we are a team of 8. That is in the past. Whatever happened, it is their own business, and I'm not going to, I don't have any opinion, because what is important for me, what is ahead of me, the future. I see a bright future. I see myself supporting all 22 schools, working on the same page with the 7 board members, and being a team of 8 and growing all together.
And we're a property poor, as you learned from in there, we're very property poor,
Yes.
Lack of industries. So as a property poor district, and we have 67% free and reduced lunch. So what expertise or skills do you have to lead a financially challenged district?
So myself in Houston even though I know you may see it's a huge and rich district, we are not. We have a 78% free and reduced lunch, and we have been going to recapture. This is we had to pay back, and so that have been really challenging, and we have been very successful. As I was looking here, and I mean it, is if we all work together and provide quality education, and we support our school, and our educational system comes up, I believe property values will come up as well. Because if the schools are attractive, some other people, they would like to come over here and see what's going on there in Sioux City, that the schools are providing that quality education. So that's going to be attractive and bring more people, but not only that, some other partners as well. Because when you have people, businesses will follow people. That's the business. And so that's something that I'm trying to. I'm very good at numbers. I'm very strong and financially. And this is something that I'm trying to bring here, that kind of knowledge. And like I said, ourselves, I know Sioux being 65 approximately, free and reduced lunch or socioeconomic student, we are 78. So, and we have been very successful, and it's just a matter of working together.
One question I have for you. I know when I learned about you, I was immediately wondering this, and I bet a lot of other people were too. You've obviously been in Houston for a while now, and you've gotten some great experience there. And me, myself, I'm from the East Coast, Connecticut and Florida, and I came here to get experience. You obviously don't need experience. You've got a lot. So why would you want to come to Sioux City from Houston?
So I really love challenges. I really do. And I really want in a community that my knowledge and my expertise will be utilized. I want to be part of it. So when you look at Iowa, among all the different districts, Sioux City is the third largest, but also the most diverse. And also like the question before, with a lot of needs. And I have that knowledge to make sure that we overcome those challenges and education can be provided to the children. And guess what? That's what I love, provide quality education to the children. And children are all over. And so if I can come and support and provide that, I'm more than happy. And I'm looking forward, actually, that my knowledge is going to be utilized here to support the community in need.
We have about 1 more minute left.
Okay, so
Go
do
ahead.
you want to?
You do it.
So the Texas Education Agency is attempting to take over the school district that you currently work at. What would you say to someone who may be concerned that that reflects on you and your style of leadership?
So it's nothing that had to be about me. I know the question was Whitley High School, and since I am over high schools, but Whitley has not been one of my schools. That is in a different department. We call transformation. So Whitley had not been one of my schools, and all the schools that have been under my leadership, actually, they have been excelling, and they have been actually moving better in a very direction. This is not one of my schools, but I'm more than happy to provide more info. So that is something that is not about me, and it's not a reflection of my leadership, because that school is not have been in my schools.
One more question, I think.
Okay, so just real quickly, what are the things that you've learned being an assistant superintendent down in Houston that you can bring here to Sioux City if you are given the job?
So I have a lot of knowledge. I have been in, like I said, one of the largest districts in the country, and probably one of the most diverse city in the nation as well, with a lot of needs, and I would say expectations as well, and a lot of immigrants also, just like Sioux City in a small scale. And so what I have learned, I'm going to bring it and transfer over here. I have a lot of, I would say, skills to bring and ask the different entities for support and resources, establish partnership with the different businesses, if any, here. If they are not here, I'm going to go the whole state. We cannot find the state, the nation. We're going to find them. So I'm going to find those resources for the children to ensure that they receive quality education.